You're listening to the Uptown Girls Podcast. I'm your host, Martina Barley. Let's talk. Shannon just announced that she used to do voiceovers on, you said WDKX.
I know.
I'm
Unsuspecting. It's 17.
Okay, wait. How'd you get that?
Just this guy, he was a basketball coach. Mm-hmm. Not mine. I don't even know how it came about. And he was like, I need you to come do this recording for Drake's Best I Ever Had. And I was like, yeah, I'm in.
So every time they played it, your voice was ahead?
Yeah, this is my song of the summer.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. That's so you when you're 17.
I know. And in the limo on the way to ball was like cherry on top.
You felt like the queen
I was
of
like,
the
I
world.
made it. There's nowhere to go from here.
No, that's it. I used to do, I was an intern at 98PXY in the morning.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like when I was it was my last semester of college, and I would literally have to get up at 4 a.m. to be there by 5. And I was like, oh, obviously, like once they meet me, I'll take over the show. They'll ask me to be on it. I had sat in
You were the new Sandy Waters.
Yeah, that's what in my head. I sat in the studio next to them the whole time, and they were like, can you guys cut this audio? And I was like, how? No. So,
No.
yeah.
It didn't pan out, but here we are.
Here we are. Welcome to the Uptown Girls Podcast.
Thank you.
So, we have my good friend Shannon here today.
Yes.
So if you're listening for the first time to the Uptown Girls Podcast, we talk about sales, marketing, business ownership. So you're a great guest for all of that.
Thank you.
So Shannon is a friend of mine that owns a very successful hair salon.
Yep.
You still do hair yourself, so that is
Yes.
its own business.
Yep.
And you also own a jewelry business. So random.
Just throw it in there.
You just also added that.
Stumbled on a diamond one day.
So tell the story of like how you started the salon first.
I started doing hair in 2009 and right out of high school, worked at a salon, became a renter at another salon, kind of wanted to do things my way. Surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And so teamed up with my business partner, Emily, and we opened up Tri Beauty Company in December of 2019. Really just on a prayer. I mean, we had no idea what we were doing. We knew how to do hair. And luckily, we had great friends that also did hair and wanted to come with us. And it's really just grown from there. And yeah, I mean, it's ever growing, which is nice.
It feels like it was like 10 years ago, but it was the same
Yeah.
year I opened Uptown.
I know. It feels like a long time ago. I mean,
So-
we're coming up on 6 years.
Yeah.
That is a long time.
That is a very long time. So how many girls started with you guys?
There was 5 of us doing hair and Rose, our esthetician, and then we had 1 receptionist. And that was it.
Did you feel like confident in like, oh, okay, I can manage all these girls plus my own business?
I don't know if I felt confident in it, but it was, there's a solution for everything.
Yeah.
So, and at that time, you don't really know what you're getting into. So
Yeah.
I couldn't feel nervous
Such
about
a good
it.
point.
I have no idea. I'd never managed people. I'd never been in charge of paying that, like nothing.
Yeah.
I just one day opened the doors and we began.
And it's gone great,
They're
right?
still open.
They're
So
still open.
That's the good news.
How many girls do you have now?
So we have all 10 of our chairs filled now, which is nice. And we still have our esthetician Rose. We have an assistant, a couple receptionists.
You have 2 receptionists now, right?
2 receptionists. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, all right. How did you start the jewelry business? I feel like many people don't know that you also have a jewelry business.
I know. And it is very word of mouth. It's not a ton
Yeah.
of advertising just for like sometimes safety reasons. But it was actually a hair client of mine who I just came to know. And she was originally came to me because I knew her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And she was moving out of state, semi-retiring. And she wanted someone to take over the business. And
She thought of you.
She thought of me.
Why?
This personality.
Just your personality. Yeah,
exactly. And how I run a business, client interactions, all of that. Obviously, it's completely different industry. So there was a lot to learn and all of that. But
What year was that?
2023, January, start of the year, I took over completely myself.
Do you think that you like always knew you wanted to be your own boss, or did you just like trip and stumble into it like I did?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that we both know we want to be our own boss. I just don't know what that I had a vision of like what that was going to look
Yeah.
like for me.
You were never like, I want to open a salon.
I
one
never
day.
wanted to open a salon. I would always say like, I don't want a salon. I want like, I go to work, I have fun, I go home, like that's it. I don't bring anything home with me.
Yeah.
I don't, and here I am.
It kind of like happened that way where you had to make a change.
Yeah.
It just led
and that
to
was
like,
the way, and it just one thing led to another. I mean, did
Yeah.
you always want to own your own company?
No.
Exactly.
No. And I
Yes.
remember I started in March. I remember in January, Naima talking to me and being like, you should really start your own company. And I was like, never. It's so much headache. It's so much to deal with. And then
It is.
8 weeks later, it is. Yeah.
You weren't wrong.
I was
But here
right,
we are.
yeah. Here we are anyways. Okay. So what do you think has been like surprising or something you didn't expect in being responsible for 11 women? Be totally candid. They're not going to listen.
Yeah. I don't think this is a secret, but the emotional management, especially with the younger staff, is definitely part of it that you don't realize. And just all the different ways people interact and need management and all of that. I mean, we're very lucky. We do have a great team, so it's not bad. I mean, we love our girls and all that. It's just a different aspect than just taking care of yourself and your business, your work.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
you have a team of girls.
I know. And it's sometimes things that are like completely just not even work. Like somebody just might be upset or emotional that day. And
Yes,
they just
most of the time
need
it's
more
not
love.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but people bring it. I mean, you're human. And also you have like friendships
Right.
with them. It's a hard line.
Okay, so let's go back to Emily then. So you guys started.
That line's easy though.
Well, you started together. You
Yes.
guys are. Would you say you're similar or different personalities? Because I feel like I only see her really at the salon.
Yes, we're both. Like we have some similarities, but like our personalities are more yin and yang.
Yeah.
Like I'm much more type A, she's much more type B.
Yeah.
But like we both are sarcastic, have the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
Same things like are important to us. You know, it's enough of a balance, but there's enough difference too.
Yeah. So has that always been smooth with her?
Yeah, and we're very much where like if we have to say something, you know, like there might be a hard conversation and you're not going to like it, but it's kind of psychotic and a little like maybe borderline personality problems because we will literally have like a disagreement work-wise. And I'll be like, oh, like, so what's Onyx doing? And cheers. Like, and then we literally just move on to like outside world and we're fine. Like, we're still mad over here, but in real life, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Which is concerning to people on the outside because
I get it though. That's how me and Carla are. We will literally claw each other's eyes out over work. And then we're like, anyway, so mom's coming over and blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah, you have to separate.
you just have no choice.
No.
Well, the other thing too is like you trust her more than you would trust any business partner. You guys like go on vacation together and stuff, right?
It's funny. We were at the game this weekend.
Yeah.
Our other lives. Her dad walks up and we were also out together on Friday and her parents were there and he's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, my kid's cheerleading, so I'm supporting her.
Yeah, my own kid.
He just thought I was there to hang out and watch Emily's daughter flag cheer. He's like, you guys are just together too much.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. I'm like,
Well, it's really hard to find somebody that you can be together with that much and like be that social with, but also work that much
and
with.
not get sick of them.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your sister, so it's like it's different where I've like
you're choosing her.
I chose her. And that's why her sister gets so pissed when she's like, you know, people are like, oh, she's like, this is my best friend. She's like, I'm her sister. I'm her best friend. I'm like, but I was chosen.
Yeah, she chose
She
you.
got stuck with you. I am the chosen one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you, in addition to these businesses, you also have is she 5 yet?
November.
What does a day in the life look like as a mom of is she a toddler still?
No. I don't
When
think
are they not a toddler?
She's a kid, I think. I don't know. Toddler starts at 1? I think 1 to 3 is a toddler.
Okay.
So like in the 2.
So she's a kid, a full kid.
She's a full kid.
So-
I feel like she's a tween already.
Yeah. She acts like
On
a
paper,
tween.
she's not, but in person,
Yeah.
she is.
I would agree. What is it like your day to day with her and both businesses?
That's a good question. It really depends on how she wakes up, what the day is going to look like. But most days, like we wake up, I go to the we have our routine. I go to the gym, and I drop her wherever she's going, camp. It'll be school soon, kindergarten. You know, it was daycare before, and then I'm at work. Like in the middle of the week, I'm at work forever. I go there, and then I'm there till nighttime. Whether it's hair, jewelry.
Nighttime is like 9 sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like 9 all the time. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, I really don't see her at nighttime. Like sometimes if I get out early, I'll try to rush home,
Yeah.
do bedtime, but it's really on Chris, and especially now with sports and all of that. Like he's a single dad doing it. I'm just living at work.
Yeah.
I used to always like live, breathe, like that was at work. Like
Yeah.
I need to be here all the time. Where it's definitely more, I've become more flexible with having a kid, which
Yeah.
you obviously understand
A little.
even more so now.
Yeah.
So it's just about trying to find that time, and it's more like some weeks are more quality over quantity.
Yeah.
You know, about like being present with the time I have, because it's it's maybe an hour in the morning and then I won't see her until the next morning. I know. It does
my
suck,
gosh.
but it's also, I have the freedom on the weekend. So it's
Right.
like I'm not in the salon, Friday nights,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday. So
You guys travel a lot too.
well, yeah, if you go on vacation every month, it's fine.
Right.
You add up the hours.
That's
It's
the
like
trick.
I'm home all the time. It's just, in a different country.
Do you set certain like boundaries with your time so you're with her more?
Yes.
Or is it just
I think I've kind of like given up on that
Yeah.
midweek, just because it always was, those 3 days were like long days for me. And so if I get a Wednesday night home, it's like a bonus, but more so the weekends, because that's family time. Like,
Yeah.
On top of her, it's nice to see my husband sometimes
Right,
also.
right.
Because he's out the door before I'm even awake. So like weekends, unless it's like a wedding or a quick jewelry appointment where I'm popping in
Yeah.
the morning and it's no big deal, I won't go in and like do a full day on the weekends.
yeah.
So, especially now it's so busy with sports and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, she has her own social calendar.
Do you feel like she's made you a better leader, or do you feel like it's just so different? Like
Yes, because I think, and I just had this conversation at the gym the other day with someone about it making you softer as a person. Don't you think?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like I said, I think we're very similar in that aspect of it. But having a kid, I go harder for her, but I'm definitely softer, I think.
to other people.
Yeah. I mean, certain circumstances.
Yeah.
But-
no, I know what you mean though. Things that you maybe like 5 years ago would have like been all mad and
Yes.
aggressive about.
Yes.
You're like, well,
Well, it happens.
well,
and like
maybe she
you're
was-
just you're more emotional, you're softer,
Yeah.
like I feel like I have more feelings.
yeah, you have more feelings, but you also like realize what is important to react
The
to and what,
perspective.
yeah, like does this really matter that this girl
Right.
was 15 minutes late today? Like, she's
One thing
here.
I'm never judging on.
Yeah, well, you, yeah,
Right. It's just it's the bigger picture for sure.
yeah, yeah,
And I think that Carmela's so young, but it
Yeah.
only amplifies even more once they turn into their own person.
yeah,
Because it's like then I have to have those interactions with her.
yeah.
And I mean, I am her boss.
You-
Her mom,
you
but
are
I am
her
her
boss,
boss.
yeah.
So it's like it's just about finding.
Okay, wait. I've always asked this question to like mostly to men. I don't know if I've ever asked this to a woman that owns a business. Do you think it's harder to manage employees or manage your kid?
Oh, employees.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't threaten them the way I
Yeah.
can like threaten my
Yeah.
kid, or I can't, like the disciplinary things.
Yeah.
Like, the options are truly endless at home.
Yeah.
Like no one's like check and balancing me.
You know what is so funny is the guys that I've asked usually say the opposite. They
say
think the kids are harder because they're the dad.
Because they're not doing it.
Right.
Or like, 'cause they don't know what to
'Cause
do.
they're working, yeah.
Yeah, because you're at work. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. No. It's much harder because you have to be professional. You can't
Right.
I can't lose my
can't
mind on
scream
you,
it.
and you're not
No,
gonna like endlessly love me. Like I have
Right.
to like really watch that.
Yeah.
So no, I definitely think employees are harder.
Yeah.
And there's more of them. I have one kid.
That's true. Yeah. There's what? 11, 12. We can't go to
Yeah, I
math
don't
again,
know.
but there's 11 of them.
I don't know.
and
There's
one
like
of
9 to
you.
13 people there.
So recently, you've had what I call a Shanaissance,
Yes.
whereas you just all of a sudden, amongst all this like businesses, kid, like
Yeah.
just life, we're just like one day just started appearing to be everywhere, like not just a vacation, but like flying somewhere to go to a concert for one night and then flying back, or going out like on a Tuesday night. Like you're just doing everything.
Everything.
So
Yeah, I just
tell me how that happened.
I don't
Why, how, everything.
I honestly don't know how we got there. But one day it just started and it's
Yeah.
like a snowball and it's just grown into like the world's largest snowman. I don't know. I feel like I just got bored. My daughter
Yeah.
got older and she isn't like as needy. So
Yeah.
she can go to her cousins. She can go to her grandparents. Like, it's just so much easier for her to bob around. And she likes to do it. Like, she doesn't even want to stay home with me. I can't even go over to Emily's house without her asking for a sleepover. I'm like,
wow. She barely sees you.
I'm like, it's Monday at 2 p.m. Like, we don't need to have a sleepover today. What? Yeah. But she wants, like, she has, like, social. She got her social life. So I'm like, okay. So we started, like, doing some different things. And then it was just fun. So, and more things just presented themselves. And I just find if I say yeah, it's really fun. And Chris is much more of a homebody, like, introvert than me. But he's really, like, grown into the part.
I feel like he has, too.
He has. And it's, like, all fun stuff where he used to be like, oh, no, we can't do this. We have this weekend. Or whatever. Where now he's, like, all in. So it's grown even more.
Because he's, like, all on board with it.
Yeah. Did I tell you about St. Lucia?
No.
So, like, last week, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting ready for work. And Phil texts, like, our family group chat. And it's like, we're going
Phil is your business partner's husband.
Yes, that's her husband. So the four of us do a lot together. We vacation with all the kids, whatever. We've never gone on an adult trip. He just texts us, we're going to St. Lucia for 5 days in December. Do you guys want to come out? We were just like, yeah. And by 10 a.m., we were booked. So we're going to St. Lucia with them.
I love that.
It's like, I don't know. I spent too much time thinking about, should we do this? Should we not? And I've just been saying yeah and doing it.
Yeah.
And
have you regretted any of them?
No. It's all fun stuff. It's football games, concerts, vacations. There's nothing to regret.
Yeah.
And we've brought Camille to a lot of it, which she has so much fun. And it's like, I want her to see, like, you can do all this stuff, you know?
It's just funny because, like, there's so many moms and parents that it's just, like, bringing a kid to do anything, they think it's, like, daunting and oh my, like, they would never bring a 4-year-old to a concert.
No. And to be fair, we started a very small, like, fairgrounds one, but she loved it.
Yeah.
She absolutely loved it. She's been begging to go again. The Bills game, I mean, a couple of our friends, like, they left halfway. You know, she wanted to stay. Like, she likes it.
That's so great.
And we've always brought her to do things, but obviously more kid-oriented or vacation stuff. Yeah. But she's just fallen in with us, so it makes it fun and easy. Like, everyone enjoys it, so just keep going.
Do you and Chris do a lot, just you two? Like, do you go on dates a lot?
No.
Not a lot.
No, we don't. And we try to, but then it just grows.
Like, you invite Emily.
Or I'll Emily and Phil. Yes, pretty much. Yeah. But so we'll, like, some nights we'll set, like, okay, we're going to go to dinner and then we'll go out. But usually we're doing stuff like we want to be with friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, like, we hang out at night at home. So I feel like we have that alone time, maybe not out doing stuff as much. But when I go out, like, I like to be with my friends.
Yeah.
And
not
him.
Chris.
Well, and him too. We're all friends. The key is your best friend has to have a good husband.
Yeah.
For your husband. That's the only way it works.
And the kids have to be at similar ages. I feel like a lot of our friends' kids are either older or not there at all yet. So it's like sometimes.
That in between.
Yeah.
The older kids are going to be good, though, because those are the babysitters.
Yeah.
Changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does make it easier. And like I said, Camille just goes in the mix. Half the time we don't even get a babysitter. We just use theirs. And throw some extra money.
What's it called? Nanny sharing?
Yeah, we're nanny sharing 100%.
Okay, if Chris should just, like, really want to, like, wow you and be romantic and, like, plan a date, what would it entail?
That's a really good question. I feel like when we go on a date, typically, I have just, like, randomly set a reservation, like, months in advance. Like, maybe we'll do this, maybe we won't. And it's always good luck just because I consistently want it.
Yeah,
who doesn't?
It's always good.
No one's like, no, I don't feel like good luck tonight. Like, there's always something there. We don't really do, like, romantic dates. That sounds so sad.
Do you not think you're romantic?
Do I think I'm romantic?
I was just watching Watch What Happens Live, and he was asking all the guests to rate how romantic they were.
I don't think. I mean, I don't think
I don't see you as being very romantic.
I'm not, but also Chris, like, in the sense of romance, right? Like a traditional romantic act.
Yeah, like, what
Chris
is
would
romance?
Be like, what are we doing? Like, this is cheesy or weird. Like, it wouldn't be the normal thing. Where I more so, I don't know, like, you think, like, flowers, right? Like, that typical stuff where, I don't know, I live in the real world.
I know.
Like,
well, when he was asking, I was like, what is romance exactly? Like, I always tell Aaron to write me a love letter. And
does he write them?
He writes really nice cards. Like, he'll basically write a love letter and a card. So I get, like, a certain amount of love
year.
letters per year.
Allotted a certain
And
number.
he printed out his vows that were really beautiful, so I could like read them all the time. So that's as close as I can get to a love letter, but
Yeah.
they're very beautiful love
Well,
letters.
that's fair.
Yeah,
And you know
yeah.
you're going to keep getting them.
Right,
So that's
exactly.
the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I guess it goes into your love languages and like what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine are. I've never done that.
Yours?
I kind of feel like acts of service could be one.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like I took
for
Camille
you.
school shopping yesterday at the mall. Like while I was gone, Chris did laundry, cleaned the house, went to Wegmans for me. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, like this is a good day. I'm
Yeah.
at the mall and you just took care of all of this that I don't do. And
yeah.
I also don't want to go to Wegmans.
Yeah.
I don't know though. What are yours?
Oh my God. Mine are, well, all of them, but in order. Physical touch, then words of affirmation, then I think quality time, then gifts, then acts of service.
Okay.
But that really is such a, yeah.
But you also, we are accustomed to acts of service in everyday life.
Well, right. That's
we don't
why,
do laundry, we don't do dishes, all of that. That is, for normal people, that's an act of service. For us, it's an expectation.
it's an expectation because I try to explain this. I don't think about chores. Like I don't wake up and think like, oh, I have to do the dishes or this needs to be vacuumed. And I'm like, you do think about that. You notice when things need to be vacuumed and you do it. That's great. But like, it's just not on my radar.
I know. Well, Chris, like, I got to mow. It's the biggest I hear this all the time.
Yeah.
I got to mow today. I got to mow today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who even notices that? Is the grass long? I'm like, I don't know. It's been summer. Isn't it burned out?
Mowing
I don't
is
even. I
such
live
a
there
weird
every day.
thing for guys. Why are they so weird about mowing?
I don't know. You know what is funny though? Chris is like OCD. Everyone knows it. Like the double cut. Like he's got all these terms. The lines.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, ever since my Shanaissance, as you call it, and he's had to. He's like, I've given up.
He hired a landscaper.
He wants to hire. He did. He doesn't want to hire him. I'm like, yes, I find one.
Wow, you took him off his lawnmower.
I did, but the lawn looks like shit compared to how it normally does now because we're busy.
So I don't think acts of service. Well, I don't know because you don't appreciate you do appreciate that he does them, but you don't require them as a form of love.
But he doesn't normally clean. He doesn't normally actually clean the house. Like that does fall to me.
Yeah,
and then he doesn't usually go to Wegmans on his own. So those were things that were out of the norm. Where I was like, okay, I do appreciate this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it depends on the day what I'm looking for. Whether I'm looking for words of affirmation.
Fun for him.
You never know what you're gonna get.
But it also those go into work too. I think like if you think about you and Emily, like what does she need from you to like? Yeah,
that's true.
Do good in the
just
business.
A different relationship.
And then if you really get crazy and think about all your employees, what do they need? Like,
I don't know if I want to get that crazy.
This one likes when you compliment her. This one only cares about money. Yes. Like,
which you have to be somewhat aware of at all times because there are so many different factors, and especially with like the difference in these two generations, like our generation and then the younger one, because that's all I deal with.
Yes.
It's crazy. The girls our age, it's like, I want the money. I'm hungry. The girls that are younger, like, you'd be like, you're doing amazing. Like, you've got this. They want the cheerleading.
Yes.
And it's, I don't know. I got to put on all different hats all day long.
And it's hard because you are still, I mean, you're not an employee, but you're still doing their same job. You're still doing hair yourself. So it's hard for you to be like, I'm doing this over here. I have all of these clients that are really happy and I'm running my own hair business this way. You guys are watching me. You can do it too. What's the problem?
Yeah.
But it's just you came up different. You have different needs.
Exactly. And different like desires, truly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard. It's definitely about finding ways that work for different people because it's so different.
Do you feel like you have certain employees that you find to be like easier for your management style and some easier for Emily's?
Yes and no. I think a lot of it is obviously we're team like decision making on everything. Yeah. Sometimes I will have Emily like deliver the message because she might come off a little softer because not as much bothers her, stuff like that. I think just in general have employees that are easier and some that are more difficult and require more. And a lot of it isn't actual work. It's just it's everything else besides the actual job.
Yeah.
You know?
Emotions.
And I can, I was very much like, I'm hungry. I want the money. I want to do good at my job, of course. I want to be busy. Like, I don't like downtime. So I resonate a lot more with the girls that work that way and have the same. It's easier.
Yeah.
We are aligned in that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, me and Emily also started doing hair around the same time. So she's the same way.
Yeah.
We don't want to be sitting in the back, being complimented. We want to be behind the chair.
Just doing it.
Yes, just doing it. So
people always say to me like, oh my gosh, all girls, how do you do that? Like, it must be so crazy. And I'm like, it's worse than you're imagining. It's better, and it's also worse than you're imagining.
It is so
because women, I don't care what anybody says, women have such better attention to detail. They follow through better. They communicate better. All the aspects of the job, they're so much better at. So much better.
It's everything that's not the job.
Yeah.
I know. And the thing is, I'm a girl's girl. Like, put me in a room with guys and girls, like, I'm gravitating towards girls for sure. So I enjoy that aspect of it. But you also have the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And especially when there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And they feed off. I mean, it happens. Oh, it's every salon I've been at. It's the same thing. It's just now it's my problem.
Do you ever miss having it be somebody else's problem? Like, somebody else?
Don't you?
Every day. Yeah, every day.
But I also don't miss a lot of other aspects.
Right.
Of that.
Yeah.
And I know I could never go back to that.
Yeah.
Having anyone tell me anything, I could never do again.
I know. Especially think about like somebody trying to tell you what hours to work.
Yeah, no.
Just wouldn't
happen. And I don't even do that as my girls. If you want to work.
Yeah.
Like, there's just things this doesn't make sense. And just that's how it is. Like, I can't accept that.
Yeah. Do you think that you feel like you're a better business owner because you did their job for somebody else?
Yeah, because I've been there and I can see it and understand it. It's also difficult, and we've said this for years, and it sounds like so played out at this point, but you don't know until you know and until you do it. But it really is true. So things that we used to bitch about and complain, like, this is so stupid, it doesn't make why. And it's like, well, you get a little glimpse of why.
Yeah.
And you just have to weigh the options of, is this worth like changing or dealing with?
Yeah.
Or is this just the way it is?
Yeah.
Because you got to make people happy and also run a business.
I know. It's so hard to be like, I want them to be happy because I remember how it felt, this and that.
Yes.
I want to give them everything they want. I want them to go home and brag about their job.
Yep.
But then it's also like, but do it this way.
But do it this way. And also, a business can't run that way.
Yeah,
like, and you don't know that because you don't pay the bills here.
Right.
So you aren't aware. You only see, your little
spot.
station, not the rest of it. And it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow when you're not getting the answer you want.
Yeah.
And I've been there.
Yeah.
And now I'm here. So
now you're here.
I'm like,
you're here.
I'm here.
So since you're here, let's talk about marketing the salon.
Yes.
So there's the salon marketing, there's your marketing, and you probably have all the individual girls do their own marketing as stylists.
Yeah, they
who's in charge of that? How often are you like holding them accountable to posting? What's the whole
It's so
deal
funny
there?
we're talking about this actually, because I was just reading like this entire thing about not a contract, but like a social media agreement. And I was like, I might need to have one of these. But it kind of holds them accountable to how much content they're putting out there and requirements like for the week. Like, you need to have this many posts or this many, whatever it is. And they sign it and agree to it, because there's girls that post all the time and are doing great and love it. And there's other girls who they absolutely hate it. They know they have to do it. So it's bare minimum. And I get that. I mean, it gets overwhelming, and it's saturated and it's repetitive and it's a whole other job. So I feel for it, but I also am like, well,
it's part of the job.
It is part of the job. So it's something I do want to look into. So this way everyone knows the requirements that are expected.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of sad that that's how, I mean, I built an entire business without social media.
Yeah.
And now, whether your work is good or not, it's more about the social media presence, about getting people in your chair, which is wild. It really is wild. I'll see things that are beautiful, right, online.
Yeah.
And then I've seen them in person. And I'm like, that was an amazing picture.
Yeah, was that AI?
Was that
your
AI?
picture?
Yeah. And it's a struggle. Everyone's trying to get the best picture and all of that. So it's tough.
Yeah.
And a lot of the thing is, well, your girls are good at this, obviously being in the business, but no one wants their face on social media.
It's true, but even my girls, I've had to put in our employee handbook, because most of the time people are like happy to jump in, but I've had a handful here and there that would be like, I'm not being in the reel today. So I literally had to put in our employee handbook, part of our marketing our business is marketing our team. And by working here, you're agreeing that sometimes you're going to be in a picture or plus I do all those photo shoots. Like you have to show your face if you want to work here.
You have to. And if we take the initiative, obviously we do, okay, we're doing this group reel or we're doing this, they will do it because they're just being told this is what you have to do. But I want them to come up with their own stuff.
Yeah.
Because it should have your own personality.
Right.
You're going to have your own clientele. And also people should be familiar with your face on your page. It shouldn't just be me at the salon making like a silly little 10-second reel.
Right.
And another thing we were dealing with people like, I'm not ready today. And that makes me mental because you should be ready every day.
You should not come to public facing work looking.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, we also have the same problem. We don't have people in our office, so it's a little different, but I put in there like we'll be asked to be camera ready a day ahead of time. So we'll just say we're filming a reel Wednesday, be camera ready. And if you show up in sweatpants,
you're in
tough
sweatpants.
shit. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well.
Please don't, but.
Right, please don't. And we kind of have the 2 of 3 rule where hair, makeup, outfit, 2 of the 3 need to be done.
I love that.
Because it makes it presentable no matter what your combo is. 3 of 3 is amazing.
Yeah.
But let's at least get 2 of 3. Because think about it.
I love that. Yeah.
When you're in like athletic wear, right? Our job, we're standing all day. So we are lenient on that aspect. But if your hair and makeup's done, that doesn't look like you're coming from the gym anymore.
Right.
Now it just looks like
athleisure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, any public facing job, you should be telling people like 2 out of.
Well, we're here to make people look pretty. So like, I would like you to look pretty. But also, personally, I stand in front of a mirror all day long. Like,
you don't want to come looking like a slob.
Yeah, I don't want to see my face with no makeup all day long. Like, ugh, who wants that?
That is a really great rule.
I know. Isn't that? That's a good one.
Yeah.
I know.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Do you have, okay, so the social media contract, do you see yourself doing something where they have to like sign it, agree, and then you have to manage it after that?
Then you have to manage it. And this is like always the biggest struggle because
it's like, who's going to check their socials, see what they...
Right.
And are they going to say, oh, well, I reposted the Try Beauty reel, so I did post today.
Right.
You know?
Yes. And it's also hard about like, okay, you're not doing it.
Now what?
Now what? You're a hairdresser. Am I going to fire you over Instagram? Like, no. So it's about finding the consequence for that.
There's so many things that you want to enforce, and you're like, but if you don't, like,
it will. Like,
what am I
I shouldn't even be saying this, but like, we'll write it on paper, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, we're literally never doing this. Like, you can't. It's like at least you put it out there.
Yeah.
But
I sent you my employee handbook because it's like I had like an automated one, and I just changed a bunch of stuff. But it's like drugs and alcohol. Well, 8 of the 12 girls in my office have their vapes all day. So I'm like, what am I going to say? You can't. So I literally put in there, vaping is allowed but discouraged for health reasons.
I 100% kept that sentence.
I mean, what are you going to do?
It was a crowd favorite, though.
Yeah.
They all love it.
Yeah, I know. They like it.
I don't know.
What am I going to say? Put that down?
Right.
Or hand it over. I want to hit.
Exactly. And what are you going to all day long?
I know.
It's like your phone.
Exactly. Well, that's the other thing is the phones.
Yeah. When I say put your phone in your drawer or your...
Well, you told me to post on social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just no,
It's just, again, it's just picking your battles and...
Yeah.
I know.
A lot like parenting.
Yes.
Probably, right?
Exactly like parenting.
Okay. So where are you traveling next? You travel a lot. And that's, I think, you travel a lot, which takes you away from these businesses a lot. So how do you plan that out? How does it affect the business? Well, and where are you going next?
To start with how I plan it out is I only book my schedule now 3 months in advance. I only open up the 3rd month, which just gives me the flexibility to get a vacation in there before I have to like move and jostle and all of that. Because I prefer to just work a bunch before and after and know it's there and I'm booking around it rather than trying to figure it out after. So that I implemented like 2 years ago and it's been game changing. But it's just a lot of extra days before and after.
Yeah.
I have a whole staff though. Hair, I can get people in. The jewelry, it's kind of like I just plan accordingly. Like I know I have to have all of the, these 5 engagement rings done before I leave. And, just that kind of planning. But the next trip is Switzerland and Italy.
Oh, that's right.
The big one.
That's September?
Yeah. It's coming up.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's going to be so nice.
It better be.
Where's your favorite place you ever went?
I mean, Italy is definitely one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go back, which I like specifically to Florence. I could live there.
I've never been to Florence. I've been to Naples, Rome, and like the Amalfi Coast.
Yes, I went to the Amalfi Coast, and I like it on there. But Florence, it's just a great city. So you got to go there next time.
I would love to.
Yeah, I chose it over Rome.
Really?
I'm going to go to Rome this time, just like for a little bit.
do
but
it, yeah.
I don't know. I just felt it was just calling me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been to Milan? Milan is calling me, but I've never been there.
No, I have not been there, but I do think it's calling as well.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's just a big city with a lot of shopping, and I've actually heard the shopping in Rome is better. We'll see, because we're going to Lake Como, and you can take the train right to Milan. It's like an hour.
Wait, what's up with Switzerland? Where did that come in?
That was Chris's request.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you approved it?
Yes, he submitted the request. I approved it. Well, when I looked at a map and they're actually touching, do you know that?
Switzerland and Italy?
They touch. It's like
where?
states. The top, northern.
Huh. I actually had no idea of that.
Me either. Looked at a map and I was like, yes, we can absolutely make that work.
So Camille is coming to Switzerland and Italy. Has she been to Europe already?
No.
Where has she been that was like a big trip for her?
Well, she's been to Turks and Caicos twice.
Oh, wow.
That was like the biggest. And then we've gone over to it's not out of the country, but Arizona, like that's a far flight out of that. But we did that with Emily and the kids. And
what are your tips for traveling with a toddler kid?
Oh, it depends. It depends the age.
Yeah.
I mean, we traveled with her so often, it was like ever changing.
Yeah.
Snacks, 100%.
Yeah.
And then with a baby,
You don't do any screens also.
I don't do screens, but on the airplane, there are no rules.
Yeah.
I also will drink alcohol at 10 a.m. on the airplane. So if I'm not going to have rules, then you shouldn't be there. So that's huge.
So what is the baby travel tips? Because we're going to bring her to Florida in February. So she'll be 9-10 months.
Okay.
9.
I would just say a couple new toys and snacks. Mm-hmm. That age is kind of hard.
Just pray.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not that long of a flight. It's a hard age because they can move.
Yeah.
They're squirmy.
Yeah.
Like when they're baby, they just sit there. It's easy. They sleep. She slept a lot on the plane though. It's like a big sound machine.
Yeah. What would you do with 4-year-old? Like, what's your plan for Switzerland for her?
Well, it's a red eye, so a lot of praying. I don't know.
How long is that flight?
8 hours. My mom's coming.
That's going to be huge.
So hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been on a plane with her for 8 hours straight. I did do direct flights both ways because I can't deal with that. But she likes her iPad, and because she never gets it, it's like gold.
Well, I was going to say, because she doesn't have it a lot, so she'll be entertained by that for a while.
Yeah, and snacks. I don't know. I mean, she's pretty good. She's an easy kid.
Do you think you and Chris will go on a date there?
Yeah, I hope we go on a date there.
Will it
be
be
a romantic one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
How can it not be romantic in Italy
It
and
has to be.
Switzerland? Let's stand back on business. I hate
toes,
that
baby.
so much. That is
Okay, but did you watch Love Island?
Yeah, that's why I hate it so much. I hate saying it's giving blah 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 whatever.
Yes.
That was fine at first. That is beat to shit.
Dead.
Standing 10 toes on business, standing 10 toes down. What's the other one I hate so much?
Standing on business. It just brings me back to Love Island though, and I'm just like such a groopie for Love Island in the summer that I know it doesn't make me mad.
It makes you feel like
I'm in the villa when I hear it. Yes.
All right, so let's stand on business. What do you think is the hardest lesson you've learned as a business owner?
A lesson.
Just the whole thing is hard.
Yeah, the whole don't do it. I don't know. I know. I just think overall it's not even so much a lesson. It's just about that it's so much work. It is so much work with human interaction. Mm-hmm. And like managing people is a whole other aspect that I just didn't realize because I'm starting a salon with my friends. Like this is great.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong here? Everyone's friends. Like nothing could happen. And then when you have to be the boss with your friends, that's hard.
It's not fun. You have to be the bad guy.
It's a hard line. Mm-hmm. It really is. And we talk about it all the time because we like to go out and have fun. And but then you have to say something and then they're mad. You're like, what?
We were just drinking last night and now you're yelling at me? Yeah.
You were hugging me at the bar. That is a hard part. I don't even know if that's like a lesson. It's just, it was like a realization, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's what I would say.
Luckily, I haven't learned a hard lesson yet.
Yeah.
Have you had a hard lesson?
I feel the same way. Like, I think the biggest thing I would say is what I've learned about myself is that I actually am like the one that wants compliments. Yeah, but I'm still self-motivated. Like, I don't need the compliments, but I'm going to work so hard until you're forced to give me compliments.
Yes.
So that no one does that.
There's no one above you to do that.
No one above me is saying.
And no one's as happy about your good job as you.
Right. And there's no competition. Like I used to be able to like have a sales board and I was always at the top. So I was like, I'm better than all of you. And now I've just.
Now you've already proved that. And now we're just
I've proved it and I'm just in an empty office alone. But no, I agree that it's more of like a realization of like, wow, this is so much harder than I could have ever imagined.
Yes. And there's a reason that not every hairstylist owns a salon. You know, it's like, it's just things you don't know.
Yeah. Like, don't you think there's part of it that would be like really nice to just like go in your own suite, have the keys, go into your client's
We tell all the time.
suite.
Like we do this because we enjoy working with you all.
Yeah.
Like me and Emily could easily go get a suite together.
Yeah.
Life would be simple. We're booked. We're busy. We make good money. It wouldn't matter. We don't do that. We're not owning a salon because I'm like a multimillionaire off of it.
Right.
We do it because we enjoy working with our girls and like having a space where everyone has fun and can grow in all of that aspect. So we really do it for them. It's not it's not for us.
Yeah.
You know, and it sounds like corny when we say it and they're probably, yeah, okay, whatever. But
No, I get it. It's
if you
true.
know the background of what it takes to run a business, it really is, that's the payoff.
I also think it's like, it's good that you didn't know what you were getting into. It's good that I didn't, because we wouldn't have.
I just talked about this at the gym this morning. There's so many things just cross over. And they're like, oh, you're going to do another camp? And I was like, no. I'm doing one. I did two last week in a row. And I'm like, it sucks because I know what's going to be bad. Like, I know the bad parts. So mentally, I don't want to do that.
That's how I feel about having another kid.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any advice for you. Don't do it.
Yeah. Just, what's coming. It's harder to want to do it.
Yes. And I feel like with having a child, every step gets better. With your baby. Like every month I was like, this is better. This is better. This is better.
Yeah.
And I still feel that way. So I'm like, why would I want to go
backwards?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. It just gets easier.
Yeah. Pregnancy was just the worst thing that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't wish on my worst
not a great pregnant person.
No, I was a horrible pregnant person.
I know. I didn't have that experience, but like no one enjoys getting fatter and like not feeling great.
Chronically uncomfortable every second.
Yes.
Wait, which actually brings up a good point. All these women in this business, are yours having babies, starting to have babies? Because mine are just starting to have babies, myself included.
Yeah. A lot of them have kids already.
That's good.
But we have, some are young kids, like, you know, Camille's age, younger than that. We have, Rose just had a baby. We have another girl that's due in November. So we kind of are like all over the board. And then we have young girls that are nowhere near that.
Yeah.
So it's a mix.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's hard when they go on maternity leave, or not as much because they have their own kind of schedule?
Well, people got to pick up the slack.
Right.
So it's about just like accommodating clients with the other girls. So it's not, it's not a huge deal.
So when someone goes on maternity leave, their clients will go to one of the other stylists for a time or two?
Yep.
That's kind of nice that you can do that.
Yeah. It would be much more stressful, I think. You know, you're in a suite by yourself. Where are you sending your clients?
Yeah, you lose them, right?
Well, for that, I mean, they come back, I'm sure. But it's, it's not as consistent. Where now, like, the girls will come in, it'll be the same color. They're in the same salon. They're comfortable there. So it's not.
Yeah. So, okay, you said you guys like having, like, the team environment, all that. How do you keep them all different ages and places in their career or whatever? How do you keep them all motivated, but also still keep, like, your own personal motivation and, like, creativity with your clients?
That's a good question.
You just wing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wake up in the morning and see how it goes. I'm kind of kidding. Kind of not.
No, I know. I know. That's why I said that.
I go ahead and read the energy of the room. I mean, the nice part is there is like a lot of collaboration, right? So you have girls that have a lot of knowledge, are busy, whatever, and they're over there, post this, helping take this picture like this, or stuff like that. And then for my own creativity, like once in a while, what I'll do is I'll just like accept a new client. Just to change it up, because I don't take new clients, but like if you just you catch me on the right day and it works out in my schedule, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's fun to change it up and,
meet
like
someone new.
Yeah. And especially, I'm like a sucker for a correction.
Hair correction?
Yes, because I don't see them. I have my consistent clients, like, sure, we'll have a change, but there's like not a challenge so much.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I want that challenge.
Because you want to prove, like, I'm going to do this so much better than your last stylist.
Well, you want the compliment. So then you, like, change this person's life and they're crying in your chair or just like so thankful, and you get a text and it's like, or you just charge them, whatever, $800. And you're like, That
feels
was
pretty
a
good.
hair appointment. And then they're texting like, oh my God, my husband loves it. And I'm like, that's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
Your husband's not mad. You just spent almost $1,000 on your
Right.
hair.
Yeah.
And is complimenting you. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
What was like a recent big transformation that you had?
I had a girl come in. I accepted her. Her friend is a client of mine. And
Okay.
she's like, wanted to be blonde. And she's been seeing the same hairstylist for whatever since high school, blah, blah. She came in and it was a mess. Like over purple shampooed here. This is like gold stripey. Just
So she had existing blonde in her hair. Blonde.
blonde, yes. Loosely blonde. All different blondes actually. The whole scale. And then her natural root and then some dark. And
Oh God.
so that was, and it was like flawless after. I went in on a Monday, obviously, like took all
Yeah.
day and did it, but she was obsessed. And it's like, I just saved her life before she got married.
Oh, it was before her wedding.
Yeah, it was before her wedding.
Aw.
So,
She probably was crying.
yes, she was so
Aw.
happy, which I was too. And she had beautiful
Yeah.
hair on top of it. It's just nice when they have great
Yeah.
hair. Like it all just like worked the way it should have. And
So you feel really confident bringing somebody that shouldn't be blonde.
yeah, you know what? Can we get Bella and me on the line?
Can we dial them in?
yes, because it's not you. It's not you.
It's not me.
It's the extension. I'm going to figure it out for you.
Well, that is like something
Not to
that
make
is
it about you.
Really? No. This is more about your creativity. How can we challenge you in your profession? Yeah, I think making like lemons out of, or making lemonade out of limes is what I'm asking you to do.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, which I will do.
What advice would you give to a woman who wants to start a business while being a mom?
Do it.
Just yeah.
I mean, we both did just,
Yeah,
and we weren't
just
moms,
do it.
but we did just wing it. And
Yeah.
you figure out the worst thing that happens is your business fails, right? And then you go back to whatever you're doing that you don't want to do in the first place. Is this not Is this unrealistic?
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. And I agree.
I'm like, could it be any worse?
I agree completely, but the average person is like, huh, what's the worst that happens? My business fails.
I was like, yeah, well,
What's the worst that happens?
then
You're on the streets?
okay. 9 to 5. Like, it's fine. I mean, everywhere's hiring. You'll be fine. Just do it. I mean, prime
it's
example.
true.
It's worked out for both of us.
It has. And we didn't have kids, but I don't see that stopping me. I mean, I got a salon not knowing anything about having a salon when I was 8 months pregnant.
Yeah, you
and
just
figured that out.
Exactly. And I just told you it's not great. And you were like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm like, you should. Yeah, go. You should.
You warned me against it, and I was like,
what's
I'm
the
going to
worst
try.
that happens?
Yeah. Well, that's
just don't
always
do it.
what I think too is, okay, this big, huge decision, buy this existing salon, remodel it, do all this stuff. What's the worst that can happen? I sell it.
You sell it. Right.
know?
And I'm like, and the worst that happens is like literally the worst would be like, okay, you're out a little bit of money because of it.
Yeah.
If you can't afford it, you shouldn't be doing it in the first
Right,
place.
exactly.
But at the same time, not every business requires a building.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? There's not always overhead for every business or a big overhead. So
yeah.
it's like,
and I think like even though we're taking risks, we're taking very calculated risks. So it's not like if you want to start a business, do something in your field, do something you have connections in, do something
Right.
where it's not really that crazy of a risk.
It's not.
to do.
That's all I did was basically do my job, but bigger.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I also just, I don't want to overthink anything that much. That's it's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to worry about a problem before it's a problem.
That doesn't exist. Yeah.
When it's a problem, then I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Until then.
Okay, if somebody, or like when you're filling out a paper and it asks you your occupation, what do you say your occupation is?
I just put hairstylist.
So that's like who you identify as your
That's
core.
my answer. Well, I don't really fill out papers that often, honestly. So I feel like at this point, I'm like,
Oh, okay.
I'm not really into paperwork. But like, I'm like, okay, well, you know, when you're younger, like you're like
Yeah.
getting insurance or buying a car.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just, so
Yeah.
since I was 18, I've been a hairstylist. So I just
Yeah.
put that one, but hairstylist / salon owner
Yeah.
/ jeweler.
Yeah.
Like-
that's just interesting because I like to know that because I still put sales. Like if somebody asked me what
Yeah.
I do, I wouldn't say, I own a marketing company. I would
Yeah.
say I'm in sales.
Yeah, I say I do hair.
It's just like what your really core.
Yeah.
thing
And
is.
you know what? I want to like, I'm basically, what's that word? I'm hustling you. I'm like, I just do hair.
Yeah.
Just like the
Yeah.
some girl like twirls
I'm
some hair
sales.
during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do marketing.
Yeah, I do marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to start small so then I'm wowing you.
Yes, that oh my God, who was it that was Did you ever? You don't watch Real Housewives.
I only watched OC in the beginning.
Real Housewives of Dallas, the blonde, her name is Cameron, and she's like, just looks like a Barbie. And she's like, everybody thinks I'm so dumb, and I let them. I act really dumb,
Yes.
and I just completely like
Yeah.
do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Because they
And-
don't expect it.
Well, yeah, it's like when you act like you can't do something just because you don't want to do it, and then someone does it.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Yeah. The vacuum's too heavy for me.
This is too heavy. I can't open it. I'm like, yeah, I just can't do it. It's like when anything's broken at the salon, I always am like, ugh.
And Emily does it.
No, Emily doesn't do it. No, one we typically we call Phil, but
Yeah.
Sam is like a jack of all
Handy.
trades. She can handle anything. I'm just like, oh.
She's so great. I
You
could
should
see
tell
that.
someone will say something. I'm like, you should ask Sam.
See what Sam
She'll know.
thinks.
And not because I like want to put it on her, but she will
Yeah.
be able to do. Like she's
Have you ever thought about having her do some of the social media like management? Not post, but be the one to say, have you done your post today? Or have you done your post this week? Or
yeah, because it falls under her like
Yeah.
her job
I
title.
think she'd be great at that.
And I think having the clear expectations, though, going back to that
Yeah.
agreement, is because then you can be like, here's the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do this, this, and this? And that, a lot of these girls are visual. Like you can't just tell them I expect this.
Well, if you're anything like me and you say something in a meeting, you forget half the time what you said. They forgot or are hoping you forgot. But if it's like, okay, here's this piece of paper, you're going to sign it and agree to this.
Yes.
We're going to keep the papers in this drawer. Then when it comes up, you're like, let me go to the drawer.
Right.
Because you signed
Yes.
this.
And that's what we got with like checklists for opening and closing.
Yeah,
stuff
the
that needs-
handbook.
Yes, the handbook. And my favorite thing is like screenshot it, like crop. Like,
Yeah.
here's the handbook.
Yeah, something just came up and I was like, oh my gosh, what do we say? And I was like, let's refer to the handbook because it's right in there.
I know.
That's all we have to
All of
do.
a sudden I put on my like, corporate hat and I'm like,
Yeah. Please
well, I
refer.
have this in writing.
Okay, really fast. What's the latest thing you ordered on Amazon at 2 a.m.?
Are you doing late night Amazon orders still?
Oh my
or is she
God.
sleeping?
She's
'Cause that
sleeping,
was-
so last night she was in her crib and I kept her in there the whole night, so I was awake the entire night. I ordered a 70 pack of hair bows. That was
Oh, yeah.
my late night order.
Oh yeah, the hair bows are never ending.
Yeah.
I don't know about late night. I got a lot of random shit on here though.
Your latest impulse purchase that you
red
were like,
sunglasses.
oh, why?
I don't know. I just wanted red frames.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Also,
With
right now
your
I'm very much in like Italy clothes.
Oh. It's probably never ending, that shopping.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's
when
not.
do you have enough?
Well, I also have, so I have an Italian trip. I have a Caribbean trip. I have a country concert. Like, how can I keep up for me? How can I keep up? I literally was like, I need a personal shopper at this point.
What are you going to
Revolve doesn't stand a chance.
do? Okay, what's your guilty pleasure show right now? You're not a big TV guy, are you?
No, but I am watching Hunting Wives because I have to say current.
So good, isn't it?
It's so good. But I do say it's Hallmark porn.
It's
It's Hallmark quality and
purely
it's just
porn, yeah. We were doing in a meeting this morning. Sometimes I ask them, like, what'd you watch this week? And everybody go around. And one girl was like, I watched Hunting Wives. And she's like, yeah, my boyfriend loved it. I was like, of course he loved it.
Obviously,
It's porn.
to watch this.
It was a good story, too, though. Did you finish it?
I didn't finish it yet.
Where are you?
The girl got killed, and they just arrested Brittany Snow, whatever her name is in the show.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay. I
disclaimer.
don't know who's listening. This doesn't matter. Red wine or tequila?
Red wine,
Yeah. Do you drink tequila?
only in a margarita,
Oh, okay.
a spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
When I lived in Dallas, I drank tequila all the time. Like they call it ranch water, and it's tequila soda and lime juice, and that was like the vodka soda there.
Okay. I don't want to like taste the actual tequila. I don't
Yeah.
actually like the taste of it.
Well, it does make you like a little batty.
I was very ill this weekend.
Drank it?
We went to Bitter Honey. I had 2 margaritas before we like went. I just was. It's not good.
Yeah,
it never ends good.
It's not. All right. Give us one sales tip across any industry.
One, I think just obviously the biggest thing is like to not be pushy and just make them feel like they already own it. Like they have to have it. They already
It's called being assumptive. Yes.
you put the
That's
name
the
on
word,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm just like, yeah, this is what you'll use every day, and they do.
That is like one of the best top sales tips ever.
Thank you. Let me know when you're hiring.
I would love to have you do
I would love
sales.
to add another slash onto my occupation.
Okay, one marketing tip. And like really think on it. Don't just say be on social media. Like one marketing tip, any industry.
I think consistency and relevance, about consistently doing it. Just because we've seen when we are consistently posting, at least with the salon, we see a lot more new clients, a lot more interaction, all of that, and the relevance of it. Like, I'm not going to be posting my Chipotle lunch today because it has nothing to do with what the business is offering.
Yeah.
And that's not the stuff that gets the interaction.
Right.
It's the people, it's the services, stuff like that.
Yeah. And something I learned from Mary's podcast is when you try too hard to go to like the trends, even if you like do a trend that gets like 5 million views, like you won't get followers from it.
You don't get anything from it.
It's pointless.
What I've kind of found is if you do a trend or the trending audio, right, it gets the interactions on your page. So you want to almost immediately do something about your service or your business because
now they're there.
Yep, now they're there.
Yeah.
You have to like utilize that for that.
That's a good marketing tip.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Final question. If you could give your 25-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Do everything the way I did. Truly. I wouldn't change any of it because it wouldn't be here.
I know.
And there's nothing that I did where I was like, oh God, don't do that.
Yeah.
I would say do it sooner.
Yeah.
More, bigger. Like,
do exactly what you did, but more of it.
You're perfect.
You did nothing wrong this whole time.
Nothing wrong.
I know what you mean, though. Like, you just made decisions.
Yeah.
And were they all perfect decisions? No, probably not. But
there was nothing
here,
that detrimental where I'm like, wow, we really should have avoided that.
Just like go into your like, there's a solution to everything mantra because it's obviously self-explanatory, but
there is a solution to everything. And I always I like back that up with you might not like the consequences. It might cost you money. It might be inconvenient, but you will figure it out. And anything can be figured out. I've also escalated this recently to, we live in a simulation. So like really none of it matters.
You're losing me on this one. I was so with you. I don't like that one.
No, yes. It's nothing matters that much.
Nothing matters yeah.
Literally, I'm like credit scores, not real.
Yeah, money, fictional numbers.
Fictional numbers.
Yeah.
It all works out.
Yeah. Well, if you're feeling inspired to work with this woman, can you tell everyone where to find your businesses?
If you're worried about nothing and you want to come chit chat.
If you don't take life seriously at all, you can find Shannon.
Do you know my most current story on Instagram right now is I reshared it. It said, long story short, it's not that serious.
That's perfect.
It's literally to wrap this up.
It's not that serious. It's so true though. Like to have that attitude is so good. Like is really, you lose money. That's really the worst case for most people.
And in the end, like, yes, business is important, of course. Like I have a lot of people's livelihood, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But like that stuff isn't the stuff that really matters.
Right.
And like, having like my family is like what really matters.
Right.
So in the end, it's like, yes, like this stuff, it all like leads into it, but it'll all be figured out one way or another.
Okay, so how do people find your businesses?
To find our businesses. Tri Beauty Company. We are in Webster, 1670 Empire Boulevard. But
drop in. No appointment necessary.
Yeah, we'd love to see you. Instagram is @Tri Beauty Company. For jewelry, the Instagram is My Stone Consultant.
But keep that on the DL. Like, you don't want that to be really, like, public, you said.
Well, the Instagram is, right? But, like, to me, it's, like, word of mouth.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Well, there's millions of people listening, so just so you know.
Yes, that's fine. I'm not going to meet up with, like, a random person in an alleyway, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for the sale.
Somebody that wants jewelry. All right. Well, thank you for this really valuable episode. Yeah, we'll do more. I've decided I'm not doing them like virtual anymore. I used to do them with like our clients and they were really great episodes in theory, but like the technology is just so unenjoyable.
It's unenjoyable and you don't have that
back and forth.
Yeah, the back and forth.
Yeah,
and
you're cutting each other off. It's so bad.
And it's so much more casual when we're sitting across like just talking to each other rather than staring at a screen.
Yes. Yeah. And so I only know so many business owners.
Emily wants to come do it.
Good. I was actually going to have both of you do it together.
I figured if you wanted that, though, you would have asked, so I didn't say anything.
I was thinking
like,
about
I don't know
it.
what it's about. Like, it's fine.
No, I was thinking about it, and then I was like, well, I kind of want to hear about the jewelry business, but maybe we can do one, or I could do just her and say, to you.
I'll sit in. I'll sit there.
You sit here and direct us. All right. Well, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.